from what looks like his whole life. So, there's no, that's not even, that's not even something that I'm going to debate.
Hi, Hill.
He's not who anybody thought he was. Okay. So they said, well, why did you drag us, the next day when you were in his live? Because you know that he doxed somebody. I'm like, what are you talking about? I hadn't heard that he had doxed somebody in September. Well, you were in our live, weren't you? And I said,
yeah, of course
no.
she is.
I said, I watched the beginning, but when one of your friends was being called out because this other creator, this guy, was taking pictures of Tim and Angela when Tim was at work, following them around wherever they were. When I heard that person was tied in with this
It got dropped.
awareness group, I was like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. How can you believe anything?
So what, the protection order got dropped?
When they had somebody in their circle that was stalking somebody and taking pictures. And you know what? I got the fuck out of that live because at that point, I wasn't going to believe shit that they said.
So the one he got on her was dropped? I don't like you.
So the next day when Gov went on live, he had messaged me and said he was so pissed off. They had the live. He wasn't able to be in there and talk to them. And, they are smearing my name and this and that. So he went live, and I absolutely went up there to box.
She changed her name. All the things got dropped.
Had I known that he had doxed
she changed her name to
I
Grammy Claus.
On TikTok where he did it. I mean, I follow his account.
Did she change it to Grammy Claus because she can't call out scammers anymore?
So I was in a box, and he was saying that it's a character assassination. They're trying to, smear my good name.
Oh, hell's bells.
Accomplished, and I absolutely agreed with him. So when one of them said last night, well, you were sticking up for him still, even though he doxed me. Do your fucking research.
She's telling other people to do their research.
Yeah. I'm sure if it wasn't in their live, they made a video of this person who was stalking Tim and Angela and was taking pictures of them. And I know I made it clear that, but again, this is what the fucking problem is on this app. People open their mouths and say stuff, and it's not true.
Okay.
And you know what, Checkmate? That goes directly to you. Because I'm going to show another video here. Where now, remember, after this happened, okay, Adam came in a box when I was there, okay? And what did he say? He said, awareness needs to work together. We need to share information with each other, we should be working together, rather than working against each other. Here's my question then. Can somebody answer this? Why didn't any of those people, after their live in September, send me anything? Why didn't they send me proof? Why didn't they send me a screenshot of where he doxed people?
Oh my God.
Because I'm going to tell you what, I don't spend 24 fucking 7 on this app. I don't search every single person that comes into my live or boxes to see if
What up,
anybody
Taco?
said anything about them 3 weeks ago. Do I get like screenshots from people all the time? All the time I get them. I get pictures. I got pictures from chat from their live last night, and that's another thing I'm going to talk about. But why is it that after that live, after they were so upset that I was sitting there still supporting guardians, if they know who I am, I have been saying for over a year and a half that doxing is a no-no. It is not good. Nobody should be
I
doxed.
don't understand this
Family
woman.
members shouldn't be doxed. Nothing should be doxed. You shouldn't be calling family members. You shouldn't be calling
Oh my
jobs.
God.
But no. They assume that I was still okay with it because they showed it.
Hi, Shiny. I'm so confused about why she cries about people that dox and then supports people that dox. This, I can't make it up.
Guess what? Not too many people were there last night, of course, until I got in a box. Because then Florida Man and his goon squad came in. And you know what, you guys in awareness
Hi, Mama.
allowed to happen over there? You guys in awareness allowed somebody in a box to be lied about in the chat. Over
What?
and over and
Oh my God.
and over. And you know what you guys didn't do or your mods didn't do? You didn't mute anybody and you didn't block anybody. And that really had me wonder. You know why? Because when you do awareness on scammers, I'm assuming that if their friends come in and start saying things about you guys, I bet your mods block them or your mods mute them. But when there's an awareness creator in a box that has been blindsided by somebody you brought awareness to, where I was in a box thanking you guys for letting me know about that shit.
I don't.
You didn't even have the decency.
Blindsided.
You didn't have the decency to mute anybody.
Oh my God.
Roland, I just invited you. Hi.
Hey,
What's up?
okay, I was in there when all that went down, and I thought it was absolutely crazy that how they just jump on and attack everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Were you in there when they had the Trollovision live?
I was not, no.
Okay, well, if anybody knows anything about that, I went in there for them to attack Trollovision. I sat there and I watched the whole thing, didn't say a word, didn't type anything in chat. But then I came up at that later on, very long after watching it, and I asked them,
Yeah.
I said, because they were saying,
No, she's live now.
From somebody, and that then she bragged to them.
I didn't see
private messages about.
Hey, I didn't see. That must be what she's talking about, because I heard that there was another live on Gov.
I remember that part. Yes.
Okay, good, because this is what happened.
No, and we missed it because we were in MJ's live,
Oh my God!
which also pissed me the fuck off.
Anything that you hear, you have to have proof. Well, I asked them, I said,
It
where's your
was.
proof
I have to
that
find
she did
it.
this? Well, first I got accused of being
Yeah,
television, which
that
I'm
live
not.
pissed me off so
I don't
fucking
know if
bad,
they've ever
dude.
heard her voice. I'm very country. I don't think there could possibly mix that up, but I've never heard television's voice. Anyway, I
I'll
asked them
find
for
it,
proof
Shiny.
that she did this. Now, here's their excuse. Well, we can't put that out there because that was in private messages when everything they showed in that live came from private messages. They attacked me nonstop and then they muted me. So how can you follow all their rules if you can't even speak to the gods of these rules of TikTok that I've never seen?
Right.
Has anybody
Right.
received their awareness rules or anything?
Her name's
I've
Rollin'
never.
in the Dough.
No, but you know what? Unfortunately, it is. There are
Rollin'
some
and
people that have
Dough.
been around doing awareness for a long time. And there are some people, like Auburn, I think is fantastic.
You
You know,
would.
I've watched him. You know, I came across him when,
If you like
I want to say when he
misogyny.
used to support Cass or somebody like, I'm not even sure. Like
Auburn's
that's
great.
but I know
If
who
you
he
love
is. And,
misogyny.
I followed his videos. I think he is very, he's a straight arrow. But there are some people that have this
I
inflated
fucking hate
ego
it here.
where they think that what they do is the right thing. And if everybody doesn't know who they are, or do as
Scammy?
they are,
I don't
everybody
know.
else is wrong.
I was in
Well, I can't hardly even go in there, but I did want to hear
MJ's
about
live
Kevin. I did
the
hear about
entire
television
time.
because one of my good friends on here
Was it?
is
They said
very
Scammy
close
took
to
a box?
television, and she just couldn't even tolerate to go in there. It was just upsetting her too bad. So I went in there.
Yep.
I really had no dog in that fight at all. I just went in there to listen to see what they said. But how can they say that you have to have receipts?
Yeah, I
for
should have flipped
everything?
back and
But
forth,
when you
but
ask them for a receipt
that
of
stuff
something
that
they
Smashley
say,
was
you
saying,
get
yeah,
lambasted.
the stuff that Smashley was
Next thing
saying
they
in
said to
MJ's
me
live
was,
last night, I was so mad.
scam
Like,
opera.
I had already
Like,
gone to bed,
she
but that
said,
shit pissed me the
well,
fuck off.
you
I don't know
like
who's feeding that
dough.
beast of an
You
ego
like
that
dough.
Smashley has, but fucking
And I said,
stop it.
you know, I'm thinking to myself because I can't say anything in the chat now because I'm
Right, because you're
muted.
muted. Yep, of course.
Right, but I think, hey, y'all are the ones that put him up on this pedestal for everybody to think he's great and wonderful and all this. So where's y'all's responsibility in this? And I haven't.
I gotta say this. You were in MJ's live last night. This killed me. Are you gonna tell me that Smash's red line with fucking Florida Man was him allegedly burglarizing a business? That's what your red line was with Florida Man? When I heard her say that last night, my head almost split open and flames almost shot sky high. What do you mean that was your red line with him? That killed me. You're going to tell me him allegedly burglarizing a flea market, because that's what it is, and Ratina stealing from dead people's family, that was your red line? The burglarization of a fucking flea market? Of all the things, I could not fucking believe that. I still can't fucking believe it. Alleged.
All my goal is when that person gets stopped.
Yes. All. Okay, so she went into that live last night saying things about like MJ and how MJ held her live and how she would have respected her so much more if she would have asked for proof. First of all, did MJ ask for Smash's fucking respect, permission, or anything about her platform? I think MJ can run her live how she fucking sees fit. Nobody was asking for Smash's fucking approval. and then went on to just spew out whatever the fuck she felt like spewing without a bit of proof to any of it. I know, I was there hardly. The entire time, she's saying, my Discord's open, send it to my Discord. My Discord's open, send it to my Discord. What did the woman want? MJ did nothing wrong by having that live and letting people speak. Just because you didn't like what was being said does not make it fucking wrong.
I don't go in there.
I don't know what this bitch is talking about.
I want to hear, and then I just sit there quietly. I might ask a question.
Another thing, the way you all sit around, and I don't know how this happens. I really don't. How you all sit around and act like that man is going to hurt somebody. Like you guys are like scared of him, like he's going to come. Do you know what Smashley said in that live? Is she okay? Was she drinking already? Because was she thinking about what was coming out of her head? Do you know, she said when she's out and she sees a white van, she's scared of white vans in her town. Is this real life? Do you guys watch too much TV? I don't get it. I don't fucking understand it. Anything that this man has done has been in response to somebody not leaving him the fuck alone. Why is it that you're all allowed to scream at the top of your lungs, leave me alone, expect everybody to do it? But this man has said, leave me alone so many times. Women take out protection orders to get him to leave them alone, right? Ignore the protection orders and chase him everywhere. And also, I should have my police department called because I'm accepting it. He literally said, don't talk about me, and I'm not going to talk about you. Is he the one that did not talk about Smash? But she couldn't keep her fucking mouth shut? And then puts in the chat, oh, well, I want all of his people to stop too. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't fucking understand it. And then, oh my God, being guilty of the same fucking things that you're accusing somebody else of being a piece of shit for. Yes! Oh, I'm done with a lot of them. I really the fuck am. I'm done with a lot of them. Hazel, we're going to do this today too. I don't know if I'm going to come back on my main account to do this though. You know, this is so crazy. The other day when we were in that live with Gloria, somebody sent me clips, right? After that, because Gloria tried to say that she told people not to show my granddaughter while they were watching my live. That's not how that went at all. That is not how the fuck that went. Gloria lied. Hazel was in fact the one. Hazel, I don't know what your fucking problem is with me, but why you don't know by now to leave me the fuck alone. How much I fucking despise you. Like, I hate you with every fiber of my being, Hazel. Do you understand me? I despise you. But then I get the clip of when you, Hazel, were trying to get them to find the clip of my granddaughter. You wanted them to play the clip of my granddaughter, Hazel, right? So it made me think, like, you already saw the clip You already saw that I showed her faces with the bruises. You already saw that I showed her legs with the bruises. You're telling people where to go in the video. I need you to go a little bit forward, never telling them that that baby's face was in the video. So when the baby's face came up and everybody was like, oh my God. You knew it was there. You told them to play it. And then when it's say, oh my God, I'm so sorry, I didn't know. But you did. You did in fact fucking know. And then said, did you see that she put those babies' legs on the camera or on the green screen with those men in the boxes? Let's talk about why we were even talking about my granddaughter. Let's talk about why. We are talking about my granddaughter because people on the internet were attacking me for not working, right? They were attacking me saying, oh, but you can, but you can, but you can. And then I tried to explain who my granddaughter was and why, right? But nobody was fucking understanding it. So I showed what my granddaughter does because it's my platform and she's my child, right? So I am well within my rights to do so. My platform, my child. But you, Hazel, then took that to unknown, where she was playing the live. You knew the baby's face was going to come up. You knew her legs. You, in fact, wanted them to show the part where I showed her legs. And then, Hazel, what you did was said, yeah, her granddaughter does do that to herself. She's very high autism. Bitch, if you ever even think about acting like you know a fuck thing about me or my grandchild, you will do anything for attention, woman. I've watched it for years. But getting up there and going, oh my God, I'm so sorry, I didn't know. You did fucking know. You did fucking know. And for Unknown, who said, that baby has bruises. That's not normal, y'all. That ain't normal, y'all. Then you don't know my normal. You don't know her fucking normal. That's another reason why you should be very fucking careful about using other people's fucking content. I'll post these clips, Hazel, in case you decide to lie about it, because you're clearly telling them where to go in the video. You knew what happened in the video. You knew the child's face was in the video. Gloria, you did not advocate for my granddaughter. The only fucking thing you said is that you weren't comfortable. You weren't comfortable. So sorry, Gloria, that you were uncomfortable. But that it was, in fact, Hazel. Leave me alone and anything that has to do with me, bitch, or I will talk about you every fucking day. Because that is, in fact, how much I fucking hate you. That is, in fact, how much I fucking hate you. I hate that woman. I hate that woman. Not only that, but my hate for that woman is 100% fucking valid. Now let's talk about Scammy Claus. I'm going to get some green screens here.
And said we want nothing to do with him and we blocked him. But yet you're still sticking up for Florida Man. And you sit in boxes with Florida Man. You want to talk about a big red fucking flag, bougie?
Oh. Whoops.
Right? And you're gonna vet, you're not vetting anybody, but you're gonna vouch for them and allow them to I mean, it was because of her narrative about Max on his Facebook. He doesn't know who that.
So again, with that theory, bougie,
Why
that
is she saying
means
her name like
because
that?
of your rhetoric, you are responsible for everything Florida Man does to people.
Good morning, Becca Lynn.
I was not aware he doxed anybody
I know
until
you're
that live
lying.
a couple nights ago.
You're a liar. You're a liar. You are a liar.
I don't follow him
She's a fucking liar.
on Facebook. I never did. And let's be, as you would say, let's be for fucking real, Bouge.
Mm-mm-mm.
You could ask anybody who follows Florida Man and the Goon Squad. If Florida Man was in contact with anybody from his group of people, who do you think it would be?
Yeah.
You don't think your name would come up?
Susanna, Pam is streaming you.
So again, you are talking about guilt by association. So if Guardians dox somebody on a fake Facebook page that I was not aware of, but I'm guilty of that, then you, Bougie, are guilty of everything that Florida Man has done. Keep that in mind.
God.
We are. So it was interesting that because she wants to run with what she wants to, that he got all of our information and put it on his public platforms. Crazy to me.
Crazy, right?
So how many people did he came in her chat? How many people did he scam from over there?
Did he scam anybody from over here? You don't have to put it in the chat. If he scammed you, let me know.
And she did.
Because I haven't heard one person.
Over and over again.
Interesting.
Knows. I mean, I think it's kind of crazy that he was another account and a mod for somebody else. I think it's crazy that he was involved in a fucking GoFundMe.
Okay, now see, now that's
Right. So
that's
that was my
checkmate.
other-
That's checkmate, okay? I think it's crazy that he was involved in a GoFundMe. He was not involved in the GoFundMe. For somebody
Morning,
who's in
Mimi.
awareness, you need to do your fucking homework.
Oh my God.
How was he involved in the GoFundMe, checkmate? Like you said, show your receipts.
Yes.
And then she laughed. Just to kind of slam the door on the credibility over there, okay? So you have in the box, you have checkmate and you have rammer jammer, okay? I'm not sure of the date on this video, but I'm going to show you.
Oh my God, she still wears her class ring? Jesus Christ.
Florida Man,
Don't come after
rammer
me,
jammer,
Don't be
checkmate.
showing no wieners.
I would never go after you. I think everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Now remember, these are awareness people. Awareness people, okay?
Thanks.
Everybody was in there. Checkmate, Scam Opera, Jennifer, Rammer Jammer, Beautifully something. I think that's Samantha Go Nowhere. Virgo.
Organize everything by person, by event.
Man. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's
So she's laughing. She's laughing. Somebody who does awareness is laughing
Oh my God, this
at
woman.
all the files that Mike has on everybody. Okay, so I'm looking at Smashley, Here for the BS, Zach, Victoria, Holly Mae, Maggie, Muffin Man, Gina, Retina, all these people. This is awareness.
She's so
Laughing
upset.
at the fact that somebody like Mike has files on everybody.
She'll make something out of nothing every time.
So is it a wonder now that Checkmate didn't try to stop all the rhetoric in her chat?
Period, Shawnee.
Why are these awareness
That's
people?
what that is.
calling
What
out
bothers
Mike?
her.
And if
You're right.
This was prior to the, as Bougie says, alleged incident in Florida. Why aren't they calling him out for anything? No, that's Mikey. This is Florida Man. Why aren't they calling him out? So they're not going to call him out with all the proof that's out there about him when he's in their box. But this person here is going to call people out without receipts and put false information out there. Make that make sense.
Apparently, you're trying to.
Pammy, I heard your streaming. So let me. I want to hear what she said. You have literal files on people. Yeah, he does. And I didn't hear you say, you know what? Why do you have files on people? That's not right. You know, you shouldn't be getting personal
I hope
information.
she shows
You shouldn't
something
be
she
doxing
posted
people.
on me
You should-
because
no,
I have stuff
they
I
didn't do
need
it.
to show too.
Pammy, remember that you said you wanted truth?
Yeah.
You wanted the proof out there?
Yeah.
Here, I'll show you.
Yeah. Let's look.
Okay. Remember you said I didn't have anything? Here it is from Victoria. Here, I'll show you up close, Pammy. So
No, yeah, we
you
read
can
that.
read it.
You have proof of a
Victoria,
conversation.
I messaged Florida Man and told him Pam told me about Hamas, and I told you about Hamas, and that's why all of this stuff happened.
See how she put... Ooh.
Scammy,
Hold on,
Pammy.
I'm going to do this.
That was the first lie you said, and I proved that.
See
Let me
how
show
she
you the
put
second lie
this
you
right
said.
here?
Remember you said that...
She put that... I'm going to show too. Here we go.
Remember you said Kimmy
Yeah.
doxed me in there? No. Sorry. That's Sunshine. That's her name. And then that's all the stuff she posted.
Okay, so you see that, guys? Do you see that? Now look at this. We're going to shut her up for a second. Let's look.
Isn't that weird?
Yes, let's look at something that's even more weird.
Miss Sunshine. Oh, yeah, that's still her. Wow, Pammy, that sure looks like Sunshine's name and not Kimmy's.
You know what? This dumb bitch doesn't even fucking know that her whole dead parents were posted on TikTok. So we're going to shut her up. This is the same thing that's in her video, right? Go ahead and swipe those comments because I want you to see, right? At the very bottom of that, you can see the two names, right? It says Christine Naz and Unhinged. The original members of that group were Sunshine, Unhinged, me, Kimmy, and Breezy. So when these photos were taken, we had already left that group. You're stupid, lady. You're so fucking dumb. Now, yes, Christine is the one that posted them in Snapchat, but Kimmy was the one that took your dead parents and made a whole TikTok page on them. You dumb fucking cunt. So, Sunshine got all your information, posted it in the Snapchat. We were all in there. And then Kimmy took your dead parents and made a TikTok page from it. Dumb fucking bitch. Also, did you see where... Hold on, I gotta find this. I know I screenshotted both of them. Did you see in her other video where she put that... Wait, I gotta go get it. I think it's in my... Can you send that to me? Send that to me, please.
Name and him calling the cops on her if she says his name is unbelievable to me. MJ would not say, well, yeah, what he's doing is wrong. I mean, I guess she finally said after that. And do the and Smash said, for what fucking reason? It's not like,
okay,
you know where he is.
Shut her up again. So she put the video up with this screenshot, right? So you'll see. Can somebody turn the comments off? Because you're going to need the comments off to read. She strategically put that fucking caption in front of... Hold on. All right. Why did we go off? Did they go off? No. All right. Sorry. You and Breezy literally broke my heart. I'm not sorry for feeling that way. I am sorry, though, that you're scared of me. I'd never hurt you. For that, I am sorry. I hurt you feel that way. Why'd you cover that part up, Scammy? Why did you cover that particular part up where Victoria completely says that she is scared of Sunshine? I thought that was a really strategic way to post that. So, as I said before, the entire fucking time, I said, post proof that you have of me supporting terrorism. I wanted to see where I was funding it. I wanted you to show where I was funding terrorism. You didn't do that. You posted a conversation between people, between me through other people. It was hearsay removed. That is not proof. Also, Scammy Claus, I asked you to post proof of me scamming. Again, you didn't do that. You showed proof of a wish list that nobody ever fucking asked for. Again, no proof on scamming. No proof on Hamas. No proof on scamming. Let's go all the way back to Officer fucking Snyder. And then let's really understand what Scammy did here. This wasn't about awareness. This was not about a scam. This was to get me to shut up about 13. She had no proof ever, never got any proof. Zero. But made 100+ videos, talked about my grandchild, told people to call government agencies on me, which did in fact fucking happen. Definitely perpetuated a CPS call that absolutely fucking happened. She never showed you proof of fuck all. Still hasn't. She can post that fuck all the time. Post it, repost it. I don't care. Because it doesn't make it proof, ever. You have proof of a conversation. Period. Now, think about this. Think about that being the proof that you want to call the FBI with. Think about it. You want to call the FBI and tell them that you know that somebody is funding terrorism, and then you give them that. I don't understand. That's the proof you have. And that's what you're giving them. It might be enough for your dumb fucking followers, but it is definitely not enough for the fucking FBI. Fun fact. Sunshine says, I'm sorry, Victoria, that you're scared of me. I would never hurt you. And then turns around and tries to hurt her worse than anybody has ever hurt Victoria. Don't worry. I would never do anything to hurt you, except this, and this. Hope it hurts. Here, let me dig the knife in a little bit further. If Sunshine is going to be your source for information, you will never prove fuck all in your entire fucking life. If that woman is where you get your proof from, you'll never prove fuck all.
You know, what I found is people that talk about shit like that, especially when it's about somebody else's life, you're fucking jealous of something. You really are.
Who?
You really are. You need some help, Mike.
Oh,
That's all I'm gonna
Jesus.
say. So, I am.
Jenna says Skittles because God knows she needs the fucking attention. Just please, next time he calls in, hold on.
I'm not going to waste my fucking energy.
Give him to give his full name and location.
On defending
this. They're still trying to catch the
and my myself. I'm not going to do it anymore because until they show a proof of anything, I'm not even going to comment on it anymore because it is exhausting proving these people wrong all the time.
If Bear doesn't quit saying the same shit about Monster, for fuck's sake, woman.
Keep proving wrong to keep swinging and missing. So I'm not going to be discussing it. You know, people that send me screenshots and all that of things that are being said, I don't need the screenshots anymore. I'm not interested in them at all. You know, if something comes up that's serious, I'm sure I'll hear about it. And if I decide to comment on it, then I will. But I'm not going to defend something that they can't even prove. I'm not going to defend allegations anymore because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep track of the allegations. Because at this point, and I said this with Sean, okay? There is nothing wrong with putting the truth out there about somebody.
It's never the truth.
Now, obviously, you know,
Christ almighty.
I mean, there's some things you don't want to put out. And there's been more times than not There's been more.
Oh, yeah, she
information
didn't
that I've
talk
not
about
put
the
out about
poly
somebody
stuff,
because I
though.
won't cross that line. Like, for instance, addresses. I won't do that. But if you're telling the truth about somebody, like, for instance, Florida man has that warrant, which is the truth, which I've showed, there is nothing that you can get in trouble with legally when you tell the truth. But when you continue to make false allegations about people, and like, something stupid that Bougie would say was, well, Scammy Claus said she didn't like pizza, but, in a live from 2024 in October, she said she ordered pizza for dinner.
This fucking woman.
I mean, that's not worth going after, But, the constant allegations that they keep making when it comes to terms with the GoFundMe money, and that I've spent it, and then I gave it to somebody, and then he had the GoFundMe, I didn't do the GoFundMe. I mean, all that bullshit and all the disgusting allegations that they've made about me.
Well, where's the money?
Keeping track of that, because you know what? That is illegal.
Oh,
That is illegal.
that's
to put
illegal.
out false information that could be detrimental to somebody's. It could be slanderous. They're making disgusting allegations about me doing something with former students, which is absolutely illegal to do. So they can keep doing that shit. They can keep doing what they want. If something comes up and, they show a receipt, which will 99.9% be made up and a lie, kind of like that cheesy one that Mike made regarding the postcards he purchased, which he lied about, by the way, which Breezy proved was a lie, but no. The sheep over there still believed it and thought it was funny. I'm not going to talk about it anymore.
Oh my God, we couldn't be that fucking lucky.
And I'm not going to let these fucking losers impact my family time and all that. I'll still be making videos, and hell, I'll still be going live. Absolutely. Come on, today's Shawnee's court date.
Obsessed again with somebody else. Oh.
Darklight Puppet is going to court. He was all dressed up, ready to do the thing today. He said he's going to go on live later and give an update on what happened. Hell yeah, I'm going to be doing that. Hell yeah, I'm going to be chilling with people in boxes and yucking it up.
You think I can take a box on this
I am not
sneaky?
going to be emotionally and energetically.
You think if I request a box, you'll let me in?
Because they are absolutely 100% not worth it. They could go in their festering cesspool of lies, and they can continue to say the same lies over and over again.
I think I'm going to request.
And that's how they want to spend their days and nights. Go for it. Enjoy it. And there's one more thing that I want to talk about, okay? Because I am so fucking sick and tired of Bougie talking about the GoFundMes and how I pocketed the money and how I did that and how I did that. And Governor has the money and Scammy has the money and she's buying Christmas gifts. So everybody that donated to that GoFundMe after Thanksgiving, I would say most likely this weekend, I will be looking at all the people's accounts who donated, okay? And I am going to be sending those donations back. And I'm going to keep track of how much money comes out of my account to pay these people back. Because that is going to be one less thing that anybody can say that I did that was questionable. I will be doing that. Can you guys hear me okay, by the way?
We don't care.
So I just went to the garage.
So now she's giving the money back.
Can you guys hear me okay? Because I want to make sure. Okay, good. So this weekend,
That's
I will be
weird.
sending back all of the GoFundMe money. Now, I will still be offering up that $2,000
I know you're fucking lying.
out of my pocket because I'm not backing down on my word that I said. And I said that I would be offering that much money. So the $2,000 reward for information will still be, I'm not giving in to him, Jay Grandma, not at all. I'm still offering the money. I'm still offering the money. Are you kidding? $2,000 as an investment to have Mike take accountability for the shit that he did to this guy in Florida and to fucking get him off of TikTok? Hell yeah. $2,000?
I'm done. I mean, that right there, that's enough for me to go, bitch, you're fucking nuts. I don't understand. I don't understand.
Is a smile and a sigh of relief on hundreds of people.
Oh, I don't think so.
So yes, absolutely. I will be
Certifiable.
Absolutely. I have never done a
Absolutely.
GoFundMe, so I don't even know how to do that, but I'm going to figure it out this weekend. But I will be sending back all of those donations. And I will still be offering up to $2,000.
Who is Peppy is back? Is that Peppy?
How are you going to spin that one?
Do you guys know that account? Peppy is back. Is that Peppy?
She paid Gov that money, but now she's paying another $2,000. Go
for Okay.
I
got you, Peppy. Oh, Peppy's going to get a scathing message from me today.
But the way that you can spin that one is...
It is a different one? Peppy is back is not the Peppy? Like,
sit on it and spin. That's how
Peppy
you can
is
spin
back with Petty? Wow. That's fucking crazy. Unreal.
So I will say this again to everybody who's listening.
You know, Peppy thinks she's like a real life, like, undercover cop. Like, she really does think, like, I'm gonna talk about her now. That woman thinks that she's in a real life SVU. She treats everything like it is a critical criminal case. In fact, I could show our messages and you'd be like, that woman is living her own
Yes, I did.
Nancy Drew book in her fucking head.
It's okay. I would like to say something about Checkmate and that group. I watched the live that they did. Well, first they started out with calling out Just Stop Already for doxing. And I was quite disappointed about that because I felt, awareness should have handled that behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, thank you.
That was giving a step up to the scammers for something to talk about, right?
Exactly.
And then they held the live about guardians doxing somebody. And I watched that one as well. But
This is Stop the
what they did
BS.
not say in that live scamming is that he was a fraud and a scammer himself. So when Guardians held his own live the next day and you were in the box, I was one that fell for the crap too because he had an excuse that seemed reasonable as to why he gave Tim Just Curious's name.
Exactly.
Because Just Curious was following him around town
and taking
Tim
pictures.
Needed that. Yes, and Tim needed that to file with the police, okay?
Exactly.
He didn't just out of the blue decide to email Tim and give him, different creators' names. That's not what he did. So he had what seemed to be a reasonable excuse as to what he did. Okay.
Exactly.
did not bring awareness that he was a fraud and a scammer that same night. So nobody knew. That's why we all still kind of backed Guardians up until just recently when they did that live, a couple days ago,
Couple
3
nights
days
ago,
ago.
yep.
Right. And since then, everybody has been like in shock, complete shock. But what I am even more upset about, Scammy, is that they call out Just Stop Already, who's part of awareness. They called out Guardians. They've called out Trollovision. They're calling out their own people. But where have they called out Florida Man for doing the same thing,
Exactly.
if not worse?
And Florida Man was in the chat both times.
Florida Man is not a
Correct. They could
scammer.
have easily said something about it, but they won't.
No, and they let him in their boxes.
Florida Man is not a scammer. What are they talking about?
They were chatting it up.
This
and
is
we were
crazy.
upset
I don't
about
know.
that when that happened. You know, the first time that Florida Man and his whole crew went in there. You know, I'm sorry, but there's a lot of people that are too scared to speak in that chat when those people are in that chat.
Well, you know, after last night's live, you know, the first live they did on Gov, as I said, I thank them for that because they put out a lot of information which allowed myself and some others. I'm not going to put names out there because I don't want to do that. We were able to find more information that they didn't put out that solidified it absolutely to us. What they were saying was true. To me, the credibility of the people in that group is no longer there. Number two, I laugh because they say, well, don't you do research on the people that you sit with? Weren't they sitting with the guy that was taking pictures of Tim and Angela?
Absolutely correct.
And weren't they sitting with Trollovision?
Hold on, I'm going to make a point here. Listen, if you go back to Florida Man's videos, right? He posted a video where Scammy and Guardians of Valor are having a conversation. Guardians of Valor starts saying like about his connections, and Scammy Claus is openly and knowingly lying during that conversation, and she does it like fucking melted butter. That's how easily this woman lies. Go to that video. What she's saying in that video, she's knowingly lying. She has never seen anything showing any of the things that Guardians of Valor is saying at the moment. She's never asked, nothing.
Scam. And it disappointed me to my core to see what they are doing, and especially the nail in the coffin was letting Florida Man up in that box.
Yep. And, you know, I have to say, you know, Adam and I did talk. We DM'd each other on TikTok. And that's the way you do it. But again, and I'll say it again, why didn't any of them reach out to me in September after that first live to show me the proof that they had? Nobody reached out.
No, but they wanted to blame you. Why didn't you reach out to them? Well, if they're the ones that had the information and they knew, they should have been the ones to reach out to the other awareness creators.
Am I supposed to reach out to every creator and say, hey, do you have any information on this person? Hey, do you have any information on this person?
Exactly. That's exactly what it was.
Information that somebody needs to know, I send it to them, you know, in a DM. Like, hey, you know, this person's doing this, be careful, whatever. But not them, you know, but they'll call out people. I think a lot of it, again, is they think that when they do awareness, everybody finds out about it. And that's not the case. You know, they have this idea that when they talk, everybody hears them. And that's, again, not the case. As soon as I heard in that live that that person was taking pictures of Tim and Angela and that they were friends with them, I was like, fuck this. I'm not going to believe anything they said.
When that guy's work, when he was working and doing a job, like everybody says, we want them to work, right? He went to his work, bought something, went to his register, and as he was checking him out, took a picture of him.
Followed him in the McDonald's parking lot.
Yeah, followed him in McDonald's parking lot. Like, this is crazy. And they had no problem with it.
He was also
Until
a
it was a
mod for.
Yep.
Who's MH?
Exactly. It's crazy. It's crazy. And, you know, I thought, you know, I am very reactionary. Okay. I wasn't going to say anything and I wasn't going to do anything about it. And last night I really wanted to go live immediately because I was heated. I was heated last night after that live, especially after I started getting screenshots of the stuff that people were saying in the chat. But I didn't do it because I wanted to take some time and, you know, never figure out, is this something I should even do? And if I was going to do it, I kind of wanted to bat it around in my head of what I wanted to say and all that. And when I woke up this morning, I said to myself, no, this is bullshit. This is absolute bullshit. You know, they talk about people being hypocrites. They're hypocrites. And they have to be called out for it.
Absolutely.
Because unlike them, they knew what the guy was doing, taking pictures and all that.
I don't even know about that part.
No clue what Guardians was doing. It's ridiculous.
Yes, it is. I want to thank you, Scammy, for letting me come up here because I have been wanting to say that for a while. But I will not take a box anywhere where four men sit.
Kimmy!
So I
Kimmy's in the box.
I will drop down.
Kimmy!
But, thanks.
Good morning, Scammy. How are you?
I'm good, Kimmy. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing well. I just want to come up and say that, Pam, you have me blocked and you're over there talking so much crap about me.
Mm-hmm.
Why you would block me and do that is unreal.
Oh.
Don't you want people to interact with you?
Not you.
Didn't you always say that you never block people you're going to talk on? So,
not you.
Keep talking. And also, there was never a page made on Scammy's parents.
Yes, there was.
That information was put out in a live with Sunshine
No.
while you sat in the box with her clapping for it. There was people that left the mod chat because you were asking for information on people and they felt uncomfortable.
That's a lie. I've never asked for information on a fuck all.
Never did any of that stuff. That was you behind the scenes. So keep talking your shit. Keep doing what you're doing. I mean, you're making yourself look worse every day.
And you know, I don't know if you were in here at the beginning of the live, but when I heard Snarky was streaming me, I showed again those receipts that she said I've never showed, even though I've showed them, you know, especially the one with what Victoria said. And I showed the
she couldn't have proof. Oh, for the
where
love
she
of
had
God.
said
Everybody
you were
that
the
was in
one
that fucking.
who put
Everybody
the
that knows
information out,
me
but
knows
indeed,
that I
it was
give
Miss
fuck all
Sunshine,
about personal
and Miss
information
Sunshine
unless
has
I'm
admitted it.
really fucking mad.
Dragging me into it. I did nothing to that woman except for walk away from her.
Oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am, Kimmy.
After the whole
no, ma'am.
Hamas thing came out with Victoria, you know, I walked.
Hey, wait. Let's unblock Kimmy because I don't think I blocked her.
On the fact that Victoria put that information out, and I do have that screenshot, and I posted it. How is she windmilling now? Because aren't she and Victoria friends again?
Oh yeah, they're
Come on,
great
let's
friends.
let me see if I can find her. Somebody go over to
What is she
Scammies
saying? Like, is Victoria
and tell Kimmy to come on over.
Because that's my point. I mean, is she okay with the fact then that Victoria lied on her, and because of what she said, you know, there is, you know, this investigation going
Here,
on?
I'll do it.
I mean, that's the person she should be blaming it on.
Exactly. And, you know, when all that information came out, that's when she took a hiatus. When Victoria told that information to Sunshine,
Oh no,
that's
we're
when
gonna
she
get
decided
Kimmy
to
over
take a
here.
hiatus. And, you know, people were trying to get in contact with her. She wasn't returning messages. And then when she did, her message back to me was, I told somebody something and they spread it around the app. So that was her telling Victoria about Hamas.
Oh, that's a fucking lie. Tell Kimmy to come over here.
According to Snarky.
Exactly. So, if you're gonna, you know, talk about me,
She says you're on block now. People in the chat. So you are more than welcome to go over there and rip her a new one.
Come on, Kimmy. Come on, Kimmy.
Is, wanting to be bitch slapped around again. So
yeah. Well, thank you for having me up, Scammy. I appreciate it. Thank you for, you know, showing the receipts and
all right, I'm resetting,
because,
and we're gonna,
you know,
yeah, we're gonna get Kimmy in here.
So
I know,
and for her to be talking.